Hey everyone, so it's Pat from Bad Dev Music, and I'm on a couch, sipping a gin and tonic. And when I'm having my favourite drink, relaxing, I get to ask you guys some questions. Feel free to answer and ask me some questions right back. I'll put them in the next video. So basically what we're talking about today is, who are some YouTubers that you guys like to watch? Maybe they bring out a video daily, maybe weekly, maybe every other week, but you always watch them and they're your favourite people to watch. Who are they? So my favourite people to watch on YouTube. Let's start with MKBHD. This is one of his t-shirts design. I think it's pretty funky. I got it to support him. Basically, he's a guy that's just finished his uni degree, and he does tech reviews and tech news and travels all around the world and goes to all the different technology shows, and he does everything about phones and laptops and tablets and everything in between and TVs, and I really like sort of watching and following him. It's really cool. He has really high production in all of his videos, and I really like learning about tech. That's not to say I'm going to run out and buy sort of, the latest phone and the latest laptop every time. I just like to see what's out there, and the way that he delivers his information is really cool. I really like it. So I follow MKBHD. There's another channel that I really like called For Louie, who I've only discovered sort of semi-recently. He's a guy from England. He likes to travel the world, and he takes his camera with him, and it's really cool. So you got to meet lots of people with him, get to sort of follow him around, and I think I initially found him when he went to New Zealand, which is very close to Australia, and he went over to all the Lord of the Rings and sort of Hobbit sites, and he sort of filmed all that stuff. I thought that was really cool. So For Louie is a cool travel show where he brings out videos maybe every day, every second day. So that, yeah, really cool stuff on that one too. Sort of more music related. I really like watching, as you guys know, when I went to Texas to meet them, Ryan and Angela from RNA Music. I love watching their channel and hearing what they're up to, and seeing some guys come test drive some guitars. So they own a music shop together in Texas. So their channel is really cool, and I love watching and supporting them as well. Also, a good buddy of mine, Adam Ironside, over in England. He's really cool, amazing guitarist, and he's bringing out another CD soon. So I really like sort of following him as he talks about gear and beards. Wish I could grow a beard, just can't seem to do that. Maybe one day, probably not. Someone else that I really like and have been following, maybe only for a little while now, maybe only for a year or so, a guy named Ryan Bruce, or maybe Fluff, you might know him as. I sort of started finding him from an FAQ, or frequently asked questions, series of videos that he does. Comes out most Mondays. Really great guy. He's given me a lot of helpful advice and a lot of tips, and I've learned stacks about recording from his channel, and he has some really good high quality gear demos, whether it's amps or guitars or little bits in between. I think I first found out him actually about when he did a review for the, it's great that it's sitting next to me, for the Evertune bridge. I think that's how I first found him. He had a brilliant, really solid, well thought out review, explains the whole bridge really well. I think that's how I first, and then I followed him on from there. So Ryan Bruce would definitely be someone else that if you are interested in sort of gear demos, really high production gear demos, that's someone I would check out. And lastly, and this might seem a bit of a strange choice, maybe you haven't heard of this person before, but I really like watching a fellow Aussie. His channel's called Blunty, maybe Blunty 3000. Nate is his name, and so Blunty, he does sort of tech and game reviews as well. He's really into photography, great photographer, so he's always doing sort of camera reviews and demos, and he does things on video games as well, and it's great because he's called Blunty, so sometimes his opinions, are very strong, but that's purely because he feels that way, and I really like that about him. So if, he gets to check out a product and he really doesn't like something about it, he'll let you know. So I really like that he is, honest, and he's just, if a product has a really big flaw, he doesn't sort of just brush past it. He really explains, why it is a flaw, what doesn't work about it, maybe what could be improved in the next model. So I really like Blunty. But, guys, they're all the channels that I like watching at the moment. Who are some channels that you like? And as a bonus one that I've just remembered, Jeremy Janes. Janes? J-A-H-N-S. Jeremy Janes. Really cool movie reviewer. As you guys probably know, I go to the movies all the time. I love going to the movies. I wish it was slightly cheaper. Movie ticket wise, it's about, I think it's close to $20 now, which may seem crazy high, and it's about like the normal average wage is anywhere from 22 to 26 an hour. So $20 just for a movie ticket. It's pretty expensive in Australia. How are movie tickets priced where you guys live? Let me know. So Jeremy Janes, he's a movie reviewer, goes out and sees movies all the time, and I really like how he reviews films, and he goes into great depth. He has a really a big wealth of knowledge in terms of movies, so Love watching his reviews, and they're quite funny too. But that's it, guys. What are some people on YouTube that you like following? They could be musicians, they could not be musicians, comedians, fitness people, food people. Let me know. I'd be very interested in hearing. But let me know and ask any questions that you want, and I'll try and put them in the next few videos, guys. See you again. Bye.